Alright, I'm here. Sorry I had problems getting things set up today. I forgot that the old school RuneScape league thing was starting. And it's not going to be a problem for me doing chunk tasks. That's not an issue. It's just that the server I had been on, the world I'd been on, converted to a league server? So I had to go through the very obnoxious default world picker on the launch screen to figure out how to get the fuck off of it. Because if you go onto a league server right now, it's like, hey, you gotta make a new character. Here's the character creator. Here's how to get started in the league, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, no, I'm not doing that right now. It is interesting, though, because I had the inventory open, and it gives you all the tutorial island stuff that you would have. So that's fascinating. But, I'm not going to do an old school RuneScape league just yet. I might catch the next one, because I assume they're going to keep going with these. Now, depending on what it is. But I don't want to do that when I barely understand RuneScape to begin with. I'm certainly much further along than I was, but I wouldn't know where to begin. The game's a bit too big for me right now. It's not like, Path of Exile, where the game is technically very linear. It's just do all the quests. Progress through the chapters. Oh, hey, new hub area, that sort of thing. That's very static, and it plays out the exact same way leading up to the end game. Then you start doing maps. So that's extremely linear and easier to follow. Compared to giant MMO with fucking shit ton of quests, a bunch of background data I don't know yet, a lot of other stuff. So, you know, back burner. Something for me to maybe do later. Also, I'm still like obsessed with 14 PvP right now, so that's not helping. That is not helping whatsoever. I did get things running. As you can see, there's a couple little green stars in the world picker. Those are the league worlds. I have to avoid them because if I go to them, it's going to try to make me create a new character. I can't access them with this one. So we're just going to be mining today. Actually, while I'm doing this, here's what the chunk picker looks like. It's locked. I didn't bother to log into it right now. Didn't really see a point. We're not going to be actually completing anything today. But we're mostly just getting materials for that level 70 smithing. I have been working on it. My brain could fucking read. There it is. I'm at 52 right now. We need 70. Because, thankfully, the anvil that unlocked was not the foundry one. Not the Giant's Foundry one, which would have been, south of me. Thank fuck for that. It is a bit more convenient to be running back and forth, though. But this does mean that anybody that's not playing the leagues is now crammed onto the half of the servers that are still just, subscription-based. Membership based. So, yeah. I wasn't sure how they did it because I've never seen anybody explain how the leagues work with the servers. So I guess they just pick a set of them and just take them over for the league. Basically, all I'm doing today is I'm grabbing as much coal, essentially. Mostly coal. Maybe some mithril. That coal's the main thing. If I get a decent stockpile, we'll smelt it. But otherwise, just doing this. And I think there's some dude on this server that's mining coal, so I can't really hop there. Possibly. This is why I've, like, expanded my view of everything. We still have a bunch of other grindy tasks to do. It's just... We're gonna be chill today. We're gonna do this. So to be fair, I literally just posted a VOD today, which is doing this exact same thing, except mining silver the entire stream. Yeah, cause, cursed task and all that. I have been holding on to some of the items. I should have better source in nature runes. I did try doing low alchemy. It seems low alchemy just gives me whatever the shop price is without any decay. Which isn't necessarily terrible. Levels magic as well, but eh. Oh, also, this kind of fixes my problem if I end up getting that, that one magic log task that is close by that somehow I still haven't gotten. Fuck was that thing? Yeah, it's east of this. It's listed as a chunk 4 for the rolls right now. I got lucky and somehow haven't been sent that way. Luckily I waited until after I got better smithing. Because now I have an upgraded axe for chopping down trees. So, not the worst. Really, when you get down to it, this could be a lot worse than it is. But in order to do the actual smithing, I have to go all the way back up north. I can do the smelting down here. I can't do the smithing. Ironically, I don't think I can actually do the smelting up north either. Not 100% sure. Still don't have a better pick. We're just kind of hoping for stuff off of, off the big inner clues. And even then, it's not going to be much of an upgrade unless I get stupid lucky. Hi, Steve. How's it going? Because, like, if I get the black pick, that'd be fantastic. That would be the best one I could possibly fucking obtain at the moment. But I have to roll on the black table, and I have not done that yet. So, you know, problems. Problems I'm just gonna have to fucking deal with. We're just gonna have to keep using the bronze pick. This thing is getting a fucking workout, that's for sure. Thank fuck there is no item decay on most of this shit. I know some items have durability. Not this. God, if I was doing the equivalent of this in 14, I would have had to repair this fucking thing at least 10 times over by now. Yeah, we're taking a break from streaming PvP. Also, PvP has been going... Not great. I was kind of hoping to be diamond by now. I almost hit diamond. I was one win away from it. And then the game decided I had too much fun and kept giving me the same shitty teammates over and over again. Ended last night with a game where, I'm pretty sure the samurai and summoner on the enemy team entirely threw the match with one dumb flank at the very start. Because it resulted in them getting picked off very quickly. And separated from their team that had healers on it. Just the dumbest idea I think I had ever seen. And the thing was, the reason I knew they were flanking is because I looked down the side and the samurai was slagging behind the summoner. So I saw him run past. And I was like, oh, somebody's flanking. I turned around and the summoner's back there as well. Like, okay, time to just destroy your hopes and dreams. But, I finished leveling Dragoon off of Seal Rock, and I got all of 1 win. Because every single fucking team I got was completely incapable of ever initiating fights, and half the time they just wanted to AFK on objectives, so nothing ever got done. So I played, Viper for most of it, because in Frontlines you can queue in as whatever you want to, whatever you want rewards from, and then swap in the spawn. And I basically had to initiate every fucking fight as Viper, which, considering I was doing a shit ton of damage still, and wasn't dying that often, confirms what I already knew. They fixed Viper enough that it's actually a viable fucking job now in PvP. Still haven't fixed the snake scales issue, but, you know, whatever. SA's being dumb. What else is new? Still don't know how they missed that. What I don't understand at the moment is why I keep seeing so many dancers in Platinum Diamond. Dancer is easily, hands down, the worst job right now. Its limit break can technically win games on its own, if you're willing to communicate that it's up and your team's not totally useless. Which, like, a big if. But it's still hard countered by Bard and Red Mage because of silence. Red Mage is a hot commodity right now. There's a lot more people on Bards now that it got, I wouldn't say buffed. Its damage is still kind of ass, unfortunately, and it still has its same problems. But it's also running around, and its silence got a range buff, so it's even... You're even more in range of getting smacked by it than you were before. And, you know, if you pop out into your limit break and your team's not covering you, everybody just turns on you and wipes you out while you're stuck. While you're stuck casting it. It's not like Reaper where it's instant on the status effect, and then you just do your thing. Oh, right, I have to enter my password. Hold up. Hold on a second. You guys don't get to see this. There we go. All that in. Go grab more coal. Level up mining to 71. You know, game, if you keep giving me freaking tasks that require me to do mining, I'm gonna end up with mining capping, like, right away. Like, you're certainly... The chunk picker is certainly aiming to try to make me do that. But yeah, I don't understand why I see so many people running Dancer. And to top that off, I had a loss on Ranked where we had a Dancer, Viper, Meon Machinist, and we had a tank and a healer, I think, were the other ones. I don't remember which types. Probably Paladin, considering what ended up happening. But the Dancer put the dance partner on Viper, which makes sense from a starting the match perspective. The problem was they never moved it. The Viper died 4 times, and I had 6 kills by the end of the match. Like, once you see the Viper slagging, you should have swapped dance partner to me, because, then you would have actually gotten Dance of the Dawn a couple of times. But even then, you would have only gotten it, had they swapped it before I started getting the KOs, they would have only gotten it 6 times. Plus, they would have had to use Envant twice. Meaning they burn 2 stacks of a valuable escape resource. A valuable movement resource. Just to activate this one thing that I'm pretty sure has the time. Actually, does it have a timer on it, or is it just there until it's used? I don't know. Granted, that also probably suffers the KO issue that Reaper has, because Reaper loses all of its stacks if it gets knocked out. Getting knocked out gives you all your cooldowns back, but you start from scratch on everything. Yes, I'm aware I'm talking about a completely separate game while playing old school RuneScape, but like, you guys kind of... Those of you who've been around a while should kind of expect this by now. Yeah, I'll probably do more PV. Well, okay. I might not do ranked tonight. It depends on how my legs feel after a shower. I have to do things assuming my mom's going to be up for errands tomorrow. No guarantee she will be. She hasn't texted me. I assume she'll text me either tonight or tomorrow morning. Let me know. Her surgery went well. I posted it in Discord. She had her post-op as well, because they do that 24 hours after. The doc put her on more drops to help with the swelling, but that's about it. There's no, like, big fucking news regarding the cataract surgery. She's just chilling right now. Hopefully not getting into too much trouble. Though, knowing her, God only knows. Unless she's not trying to break another couch down with a fucking X-Acto knife, I think we're fine. And no, I don't know why she decided the best way to get rid of her couch was to cut it apart with an X-Acto knife. They apparently couldn't get it out the door. But, like, you guys got it in there somehow. I don't know. Just incredibly stupid. She was doing this while we were watching Arcane last week, and I'm just like, please be careful. The last thing you need is stitches while you go into a completely separate, unrelated surgery. So she had even more bags of trash sitting around. On top of that. Oh, there's Mining 71, in case anybody's wondering. Holy shit. $84,000 EXP for another level. Also, game, be nice and give me a beginner clue I can do. If for no other reason than I can clear out some of the beginner clues I have sitting here. I've yet to find another easy, usable easy one. This one on the ground is the only one I've found that I've actually been able to, physically able to do. Oh, and I'm not taking any of the Charlie the Tramp ones. I think I explained this the last time I was streaming. Yeah, he's accessible, but half the stuff he asks you to go find are not available to me right now. I don't want to get there and find out I now have a dead clue. And I don't know if there's any way around it, so we're just kind of saying no to those for now. Kind of a problem because it loves to give me those clues. Oh, also I need to get a gold necklace and a gold ring for one of them, but like, that's not a big deal. I have a giant pile of gold bars in my bank from leveling smithing up to 50, so it's not a big deal. could technically do more of that if I didn't want to actually leave Valkyrid, but let's not. Also, thank fuck I got that North Valkyrid part. No, not North Valkyrid. What was it? Valkyrid Castle, I think is what the chunk's called. Because all the crafting molds are there, and I need to do crafting as well. It has made it really fucking easy. What's my crafting out? 35. Like, it's been really, really fucking easy. I need to get to 41 on that to make a studded body. I don't actually have to do any proper leather working for that, though. Reason being, there is a leather body in the same chunk that I can just go pick up. You know, assuming it's actually sitting there. It probably should be. I doubt that's going to be a problem. There's also a couple of quests I still have to, like, start. Or, like, when I have to progress. Or something like that. We're not going to do that today. I'm going to do it on stream, but I'm not going to do that today. Unless I get really bored. And again, I could fucking do this for hours. Whether or not I could talk for hours while streaming it is another matter. I have a feeling the biggest problem is just going to be the sheer number of people I'm going to run into while doing this. That's why I was hanging out on the German servers, but like a bunch of them that I was using got turned into League servers. Including the one I had logged out on. Ugh. Oh well, I guess the next time the League rolls around, I know how to fucking set up a character for it now. Something at least came from that confusion, so... Also, it is absolutely wild to me how many players are supposedly in each world. On top of that, with a league running, that there's still so many on the membership worlds. Also, yes, I know I haven't streamed this in a while. That's kind of what happens when a 14 update comes out. Like, 14 gets priority for a while. Usually, I try to make sure that any like, RPG I'm playing at the time gets wrapped up before that happens, but can't really do that with another MMO. I still need to pick another RPG to play. Labyrinth of Refrain, I'm still not sure if I'm going to do a separate video on it to, go clear out the bosses to see if easy mode will actually work. Or even do anything, because, half that game's settings seem to do absolutely nothing anyway, so I'm not sure toning down the enemy difficulty will actually do anything. Because I don't want to sit there grinding my characters up to just clear out some bonus bosses and then get the good ending. The supposedly good ending. No, seriously, holy fuck, why are there so many people around? It's even weirder because this is a Winter Todd server. Ugh. pretty sure we're nowhere near winter, Todd. It's not like I can go anywhere else to mine. Not if I want, you know, coal and mithril and shit. There is another mine, but it doesn't go up this high. Also, I hope you guys like that noise. You're going to be hearing it a lot today. Alright, reset the clues real quick. It'd be an absolute shame if I fucking lost them now, especially that easy one. I've been juggling that for like over a month now. So I checked the chunk picker. The last time we rolled a chunk was on the 9th of November. It's now the 29th. It's been 20 days. Like, occasionally I'll log in and just mine on my own anyways, but again, I'm heavily focused on 14 PvP at the moment. Then seeing if maybe I can get that unseen title this season. The very least, PvP doesn't seem to be dying out immediately, which was kind of my biggest concern, even with the forcing us all into the same data center thing. For each logical data center. Because, like, some of the biggest problems I've had with ranked in the past is just how fucking quickly things die off. I do remember one season where I got to my placement game and I physically couldn't get a match. That was fun. You guys trying to get into Diamond? I was at the end of Platinum, I think. Or was it trying to get into Platinum and I couldn't find a match? It was really bad that season. So right now, I think my biggest concern is Yoshida deciding that untested Black Mage buffs are a good idea again. I don't want to re-experience that. That was a horrendous fucking season. If you got a Black Mage that was actually good at their job, they were kill on sight, because they were so obnoxious to deal with, you fucking could not let them live. If they were bad at it, they were just like, okay, you can ignore them the same way you ignored them before. They're also not as grossly mobile as they used to be. Because, they took away one of their teleport sticks. Thank fuck for that. Also, thank you for buffing Machinist back a little. Wildfire actually feels like it's in a good spot now. It's still not as ridiculous as it used to be, but also, like, you can actually set the damn thing off now. You kind of couldn't before, unless you, like, perfectly timed your attacks, and it was just like, oh, cool. If you do that, it's almost entirely unusable. Yeah, I gotta figure out what RPG to play next. Or just, like, game in general, because, like, Frostpunk 2 is out. Granted, I don't know if I'm willing to pay full price for it. Granted, if somebody buys it for me, I'll play it on stream. I'm mostly joking. Like, don't fucking buy me things if you don't have money for it. Like, I'll be fine. I can wait for sales. But I watched the trailer and I was like, oh wait, they can tell you to fuck off when it comes to implementing new laws now, which is kind of neat. Because before they just, like, not blindly listen to you, because obviously you could piss off your dudes occasionally. Or just throw them into the wood chipper like I did at the end of my first successful run of the original Frostpunk. I had too many people and I knew I wasn't gonna live if I let everybody stay. But a shit ton of people ran in and I was like, well, fuck. Now what do I do? So I just kept doing, like, crazy surgeries on the gravely ill because I knew it was gonna wipe a bunch of them out. I'm terrible, okay? It worked. It was a terrible thing to do, but it worked. Yeah, now I gotta figure out what to play. I should just play Final Fantasy V since I haven't done a full proper run of that ever, and I have the Pixel remaster. Which did some wonderful things for how obnoxious certain things in that game were. The ability to select rods without having them equipped to throw them as items is so much better. The only way it worked before is you had to equip it, and then you had to go back into the menu and fuck around and then yeet it out of your fucking hands, and it was just so dumb. Yeah, maybe I should get around to that. Okay, to be fair, I think part of me is just, like, not wanting to get around to that because I'm gonna have to deal with fucking copyright trolls again. At least when I was playing Harvestella, nobody gave a shit about it. Same with, Labyrinth the Refrain. Nobody gave a shit. So it wasn't getting copyright trolled all the goddamn time like Final Fantasy games do. And, well, Nier, because I've been having issues with Nier specifically on 14. Specifically Paradigm's Breach. The other two don't seem to set the trolls off, or at least they haven't, in my experience. They probably will eventually. Just been getting lucky. There's 2 songs in Paradigm's Breach that set the motherfuckers off. So every time one of those comes up, because I ain't fucking muting the audio, I have to constantly clear the damn things. I have yet to have issues with clearing out copyright claims on my VODs. It hasn't been a problem yet. And I've only had one where the claimant actually just dropped it on their own. The others I've had to wait out. Because I think that one realized that they really didn't have the right to claim it in the first place, because what the claim was really stupid. That was the one for old school RuneScape. It was the Gnome Party song, or whatever the fuck it was. Like, not something that'll come up on its own. I was trying to find a song that wouldn't for sure set off the copyright, and set off the copyright anyways. That one was set off because of a bass-boosted remix. But is also the only claimant that's ever just dropped the damn thing on their own within like a week, so I'm not gonna willingly cause problems if I don't have to. They're being nice about it, and they're the only ones that have been. So, you know, don't poke the snake. Oh yeah, hold on. YouTube. I want to check. I feel like the first time that short is not listed in recent views. So I should probably check these to make sure they're not borked again. Okay, so YouTube's playlists keep fucking with me for some reason and like reordering my VODs and shit, and I'm just like, I don't know why. This is one of the reasons why I've started adding the streamed date into the VOD, because it gives me a definitive list of the order. Okay. I've been checking that Sorry Bretta short because it's almost at 2,000 views. It's my highest viewed one on the channel right now, and I really should get back to editing shorts. Even if I go back to editing shorts and don't put the subtitles in myself, maybe. I don't know. Because, like, now you can make them up to 3 minutes long, and YouTube puts in automated subtitles, which aren't great, but it's something. I don't know, it may just be the only way I can get off my ass and edit is if I limit the breadth of the projects each time. Because my fucking motivation is so dead. It's so dead. I can manage streaming and that's like it. I'm just so tired of fucking everything at this point. So, yeah, that's where things kind of are. But I really should get back to editing shorts. They get the better views, as much as I fucking hate that fact. Everybody's got a fucking tiny attention span. I'd say technically I'm not much better, considering I had to get an e-reader to get my ass to work out. Watching YouTube videos was driving me insane while doing it. And no matter how interesting the video was, I could not keep my butt on that bike for more than 20 minutes, and that was excruciating. The e-reader was like absolutely worthy investment. I've gotten so much fucking reading done, even during early access for Dawn Trail. I got a shit ton of reading done because I was still doing my workout in the morning before I started streaming. I get breakfast and then immediately hop on the bike. So, like, despite the fact that I was doing, like, pretty much nothing else but streaming Dawn Trail at the time, I was still getting a bunch of reading done. Also, hopefully the leak doesn't cause all the worlds to crash. That would be terrible. Please. Please, Jagex. Is everything stable? Please tell me everything's stable. Oh, also I ended up not streaming yesterday because I knew, like, a bunch of people were doing Thanksgiving shit. And I know a large part of my audience is American. I still don't understand why you guys do Thanksgiving so close to Christmas. I don't know how you put up with that. Because that's like two very specific family-oriented holidays where you eat a shit ton of very heavy food. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how you put up with it. Then again, my mom and I literally just ordered 2 pizzas and watched a movie on Thanksgiving last month. We didn't give a fuck. We just did our own thing. Neither of us particularly wants to cook a shit ton of food, and neither of us really gives a shit about the holiday. Just like, oh hey, a day off. Also, fuck the boy in his hair, and it's so weird. I've seen Miyazaki films before. I've seen Studio Ghibli. It's like, that one's like particularly weird. And honestly, maybe not as good as some of the other ones. It's really hard to top Spirited Away. I think more is that, like, Spirited Away feels like a cohesive story by comparison. Oh well, Robert Pattinson seems like he's having fucking fun. I love that we have, like, just a bunch of these actors who did, like, big, huge films that they're almost exclusively known for, and now they're just running around doing whatever fucking weird shit they want, because Daniel Radcliffe's doing the exact same thing. He spent all that time doing the Harry Potter movies, like, nah, I got enough money to do whatever the fuck I want now, screw you guys. When you got that kind of money, have fun with it. Whatever weird little project you want. Be one of these miserable fucking, like, millionaires in the tech industry where they just seem like the most miserable people in existence. Also, I absolutely want to see that next Robert Pattinson movie that's coming out. I'm not even sure I'm getting his last name right, but he's doing this, what was it, Mikey something, I don't remember the number. The whole point is that he gets cloned to do dangerous jobs, so he's constantly dying over and over again. And again, he's being paid to do a weird fucking voice the whole time. It's out next year, and I absolutely want to see it in theaters. There's not many movies I really actually, like, want to see. Wish I'd known about Bullet Train sooner, though, because, I don't remember what happened. My mom convinced me to go to her place and watch a movie. I don't remember how that ended up happening that time. But I was being very picky, because there wasn't really anything I wanted to watch. And she's like, hey, let's watch Bullet Train, and she, like, explained it to me, and I was like, okay, sure, let's watch Bullet Train. Surprisingly funny. I actually enjoyed it. The problem is with how much media I consume, it's really hard to enjoy most shit, because it's all just so generic to me. Arcane, I'm not even like 100% sure I'm really enjoying it. Artistically, it's great. Plot-wise, it's fine, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that one. And we're only on season 1. We have one more episode in season 1 to watch. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. It looks fantastic. At the very least. Which is nice. But, eh. Also, boy, the internet fucking played up the fucking Vi Caitlyn thing and, holy shit, is it minimal? Y'all fucking stretching for that one. I kind of assumed that there was more going on there. And the fandom does what the fandom does. Just usually makes shit gay, but eh. Though at this point, my mom doesn't even remember Caitlyn's name. She keeps calling her Cupcake as well. And I'm just like, Mom, seriously now. Also, in her weird little way, of course, she ends up liking Heimerdinger, because of course she does. Anytime we watch something that I want to see, she latches on to just, like, the weirdest characters. In Spider-Verse, it was Noir. It was Noir Spider-Man. Because of course it was. And I think in the second movie it was Mayday. She latches on to whatever just like the weirdest character is in any. She doesn't care about any of the human characters. She latches on to the weird little Yordle that's running around. Who's just kind of doing his own thing at some points. Like they're fucking watching the concert and he's the only one actually watching the concert. I've seen a few people say that season 2 is kind of meh. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when I get there. Like, I'm not all that impressed plot-wise anyways. It's neat seeing the characters, but I'm not all that impressed plot-wise. But I'm also still kind of mad at Riot for getting rid of the original plot. Keep in mind I played back when Caitlyn was added to the game. And they were still doing tribunals and stuff. Which they ditched fucking ages ago, and I'm still salty about it. So I enjoyed reading these weird little stories about the characters. Every time they came up. But I think I quit around the time Vi was added, ironically. Now, granted, they don't release new champions anywhere near as frequently as they used to. It used to be a new one every 2 weeks, if you can fucking imagine that. Like, what that does for the balance of a video game. Making that many constant changes. I can't even physically get back into League anymore because just trying to move the camera feels so awkward to me now. I can't physically do it. It's been too damn long, and they've changed a lot of the settings since then. So I don't even know what I need to feel comfortable with it, and I don't think it's ever possible. So yeah, no, League's kind of dead to me. I don't think I could ever physically manage it again. TFT maybe. I might play TFT again. It's like the game's still installed on my computer. And I enjoy TFT a bit. No idea if I will, but like, yeah, no, it's an option. Maybe I'll keep track of what the seasons are doing again. So I can hop in on one. I think I stopped playing because the last season I participated in, it just felt like there was way too much going on that didn't involve the pieces themselves. So I just lost patience with it really quickly. Also, I need a bathroom break, and I've almost chugged my entire drink already. Yeah, you know what? I have my clues reset. Let's, let me get this cool, and then I'll take a quick break. It's been about an hour. That's what I get for chugging an entire waifu cup of gamer subs. In about an hour. Well, less than that, actually. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna run some ads. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. It's starting to get brighter outside. Well, I will for like the next hour, and then it's gonna get pitch black again. Seriously, I hate daylight savings. Oh my god. Hey, little magpie and plane. You are determined to fuck with me right now, aren't you? See, why do people send DMs like they're fucking buddies? Like, no, get lost. Ugh. Like, people, if you want to talk, my live stream exists. But you can't just say, hey, what's up, and be like, spectate or respond. Like, I'm getting a DM on anything that's like, fucking Blue Sky. Most of the time, I'm just gonna delete the conversation because it's just somebody saying hi. It's just like, buddy, we're not friends. You've never so much as talked to me or responded to me in any way, shape, or form anywhere else. I don't know why you think DMing's the way to get me to respond. I don't fucking know who you are. Never met you before. Better it's somebody that's claiming they're a 3D animator. And then again, it's Blue Sky. It's far less likely to be a fucking scam bot. They also have a VGen account listed, so VGen at least tries to keep their site as clean as possible. If they find out somebody's been using AI, they like refund out of their own pockets. People want the money back. They fucking try harder than most of these fucking other sites. I don't know if they're still invite only though. They might be. I would actually use VGen to order anything, because, like, money's a problem. I still need to fill all my fucking emote slots just, like, to begin with if I do nothing else, and I don't know what to do with them. I just don't. Like, it was fine when I only had access to 3, but now I basically have access to the same amount as, most partners do. It's too damn many. I don't want to be a carbon copy of every fucking VTuber in existence. I'd rather the emotes be like small in-jokes with the community and stuff than just my face over and over again. But then again, I say that and the facepalm is my 14 character. Granted, it was perfect and I love it, and even if I swap to all, like, synchronized emotes, that thing's gonna stay in the Discord forever. No matter what. They won't be gotten rid of entirely. They will stick around somewhere. Like, going back to, like, the DM thing with Blue Sky and Twitter, I'm just like... It almost goes back to the fucking stalking issue in 14, because, I had to close my house at one point, because there was this fucking... I assume they'd seen the stream, but they had never once interacted in the stream chat, and yet they seemed to be under the impression that they were obligated to some of my time. Despite, you know, never once so much as communicating with me anywhere but in 14. It's like, bitch, I don't know who you are. Why are you in my house? Saying hello like we're friends. Like, no. I had to lock my door and just start fucking ignoring them because they started getting somebody else to do it. And I'm just like, oh my fucking god, what is wrong with you? This is why I don't post what server I'm on with 14 anymore and why I hide it on stream. It's because people seem to think that because I'm streaming, they are welcome to fucking butt their way into my space and not leave me alone. Like, obviously, there's not much I can do about it because I don't bother to hide when I'm swapping servers to do PvP. Not to mention my server is blatantly displayed when I'm doing PvP anyways. But boy, are people fucking obnoxious. It's another reason why I hate the 14 community. It doesn't bother me as much on, quite as much on RuneScape, because people are usually being silly and, like, sometimes they're being generous in the process. Whereas the 14 players are just doing it to be annoying and get their 5 seconds of fame. And it's just like, I can't stand this shit. That and get horribly in the way in some cases. With 14, unfortunately. Then again, people getting in the way on 14 is just kind of par for the course. I can't tell you how many quests I had somebody fuck with when I was doing, mostly happened in Endwalkers. It didn't really happen anywhere else. Not as much anyways. Where some player would screw me over and make sure that whatever mob I had to spawn was now fucked up and, like, out of my range or gets pulled somewhere fucking random. All that shit happened before I got a VTuber model, by the way. Endwalkers was the last expansion I did without the model because it was still in production at that point. It was still being worked on. At that point, I don't even think I'd gotten any of the sketches back yet. I was setting other stuff up, but I hadn't gotten anything back at the moment. Oh yeah, no, the first sketch came in when the fucking flooding happened. That's right. Oh my god. That year was fucking wild. We had a heat dome nuke an entire town in BC, and then months later we got this absolutely insane storm that floods out a bunch of the province. And that's when my sketches come back. I'm just like, well, this timing is awkward. I hope we don't have to evacuate. We didn't. We were fine. Only, like, some of the lower lying areas flooded. Shit, my mom lives near a river, and she was fine. There's just some of the worst timing ever. It's not like I could complain about that, but I was like, well, if I have to evacuate, I might have to let them know that something fucked up happened. It might be hard to get back to them sometimes. Granted, it would have been mostly fine. I could have just taken my laptop with. Actually, no. Could I have? Was my laptop broken at that point? The hard drive was dying. It would have been fine. I at least have my cell phone. It's not like I couldn't have hooked up to Twitter at that point. Would have been a pain in the ass, but it would have been doable. It was like the most awkward time is like, oh hey, the province is flooded. Oh hey, my sketches came back. Oops. Yeah, no, it worked out. Keep in mind, that was like November, and I didn't have the full model until March. If you want like an idea of how long that can take, and that was with the sketches, the render, and the God damn it! Why are there so many people here? And the live 2D animating stuff, the rigging. That's what I'm looking for. All being done by the same group, just different people in the group. And that was several months after I had paid as well, because they were doing things in batches. So like, if you're ever looking into buying something like that, it may take way longer now. Just with like things getting more complex and people demanding higher quality and stuff. But like, that gives you a time frame. It's gonna take you like half a year. If you want to start out quick, go for a 2D model. Go for a PNG model. Don't do this shit. If you need it fast, do that instead. Less fucking steps involved, and most of the work is on your end for setting up like the animations. I know you can make like the models bounce and stuff with some of the PNG tuber programs and stuff. But yeah, you'll still see it take a while, but you'll probably see a faster turnaround. Oh wait, hold up. Beginner. Always Reldo. That's the other one. Always Reldo or Charlie the Tramp. I can't reach Reldo, and Charlie's kind of iffy. I'm getting closer to Reldo. I can't reach him yet. Okay, to be fair, at least finally it fucking dropped me a beginner clue, because it hasn't in quite a while. Even with all the times I've been doing this on my own, it's been a fucking while. Also, apparently Path of Exiles 2's early access is coming up. I don't know if I'm gonna give a shit about that, though. That is such a fucking hard sale when, the first game is still running. Still actively doing new leagues. I know Thanatotes is gonna play it because they added a monk. And if you can punch it, he's probably punching it, so, eh. Everything involves punching when it comes to him. It's funny, because he keeps swapping fucking mains in 14 all the goddamn time. Granted, I'm the one that constantly bounces between jobs because I'm bored. But I also at least, you know, usually have enough gear to do so by comparison. I play a shit ton. Granted, I've been lazy and haven't capped out as much as I'd like. Neighbors are being dicks. They have been for like the entire week. I don't know what. I think the one dude got evicted on this floor. I think. Because they were like moving shit from like 6 p.m. to like 11 p.m. Actually, later than that. Just constantly banging around and being a nuisance. And like dumped a bunch of Cheerios all over the hallway floor in the process. I don't know how. Fucking disgusting. Remember, if you put it on the floor, I'm gonna end up having to roll on it if you make a big enough mess, and that is so fucking annoying. You can't just run your wheels from a walker on a carpet and it'll remove things. It's not like your shoes. You have to, like, hope it comes off on its own. Or literally roll your walker onto its side and clean the wheels off by hand. Like, anytime I go out in the snow on my own, because if I have no choice, I usually leave the walker in my closet till the water drains off. And then, once it's done that, I have to, like, run a wipe all across the entire damn thing to get as much of the grit off as possible. It's disgusting. I hate doing it. That's why I get so pissed off when I see people spit on, like, the sidewalks and shit. It's like, bitch, I have to potentially roll through that if I don't see it in time. Like, fuck you. If you absolutely have to spit in public, do it in the fucking bushes where nobody's gonna fucking end up possibly walking through it. Like, stop being gross. You shouldn't be doing that in general, but if you have to, do it where it isn't gonna be a problem for somebody else. You fucking entitled pricks. Oh, also, I've rolled through glitter once because we didn't realize it was all over the ground. That was fun. Dragging glitter around for hours. Apparently, the dollar store had an accident or something. There's just glitter in one of the aisles. That fucking shit never goes away. It's probably still some of my mom's car at this point. Probably like a tiny little bit that got into the seats somewhere. I wanna reset my clues at least once before we start smelting any of this. The smelting process is pretty quick, but I don't trust leaving it with half an hour. I don't even necessarily have the right ratio, but might as well see what I have in the end. I definitely don't have enough mithril in general. I can tell you that much. To hit 70. But we'll work with what I have. Leveling magic's still gonna be a bitch, because, at least I can get the runes I need now. It's just fucking expensive. And law and nature runes are still a bitch to get, same with cosmic runes. I can get them off those little wizards, but, God, the drop rate's awful, and they don't give very many at once. nature runes right now are honestly the biggest sticking point. Law runes would be nice for later, but not that big of a deal. It just means I have to walk more. Unless I can get a good supply of cosmic runes, then I can make some items to teleport. Alright, I don't need the hammer. Yeah, since sets of 5, pulling things out. Did you not actually... You piece of shit. Give me the damn mithril. What the fuck? That's what the ghost clicks. Just fine, but not the mithril. Weird shit. Also, I wasn't kidding when I said this would be simple. Compared to what I was doing before, a lot easier. I don't have to go up and down any stairs. The furnace is within a visual click range of the bank. It's great. Granted, having to get 2 separate sets of materials is a pain in the ass, but yeah. I miss when it was simple. I didn't need 4 chunks of coal for every mithril. Okay, good. That did turn off my sprint. I realized every time the sprint kept turning on is what was stopping my actions from going before. Yeah, this is gonna be slower, but at least it's not stopping me in the middle of smelting shit. Or at least that's the idea. Yeah, this is gonna take, the level's gonna take way more than what I have materials for. At least smelting-wise. I'm gonna get maybe a quarter of the level, at least. This is gonna be a long process. This ain't ending anytime soon. Especially, again, because bronze pick, hooray. Seriously, that has to be the most cursed part of this entire thing, is that I have no access to any other picks. Because for some reason, Jagex decided that, you know what, you can't make picks with smithing for whatever reason. No, fuck you on that one. You can make axes for chopping trees, but you can't make picks. I don't get the logic behind that. I really don't. I get there being, like, event exclusive or, like, once you can only get through certain methods, that makes sense. But why are all of them like that? Or you at least have to buy them from a shop. Who fucking decided that? Granted, all it's gonna do is speed up the checks on whether or not I actually mined the damn ore, but my actual chance doesn't go up. That's entirely level-based. I don't know. This feels like such a weird decision. Again, 14 used to decide that, an item you hadn't gathered before would show up as just like a question mark in the menu, so that was fun. Glad they got rid of that. Now there's just like an icon that shows that you haven't gathered it before. Now you used to have to hit the input one at a time, and now there's auto mode. Though I wish they'd fix the auto mode, because if you hit a note that doesn't have access to it because it's a rare one, it turns it off the next time you go to one that does have auto mode. Etsy, please fix your shit, because that is annoying. I hate having to turn it back on every goddamn time. No. Missing a stack. Oh, also, yes, there's something in the hops patch. No, I'm not really dealing with it, mostly because the easiest way to get back there is to go through the toll booth, and I don't want to carry coins on me right now. Get back and forth. Otherwise, I have to go like north a bunch and then go all the way around. I'll worry about the farming later. I'm actually dicking around in that area a bit more. And not having to babysit a bunch of clues. Also, like, if I need to get through there in a pinch, I can always just pickpocket some people over here. That's not a big deal. God damn it, this fucking chair clicks so often. Just trying to be comfortable, god damn it. Stop it. Apparently comfort is, not allowed today. Also, cutting the gems I have in there might not be a bad idea. While I'm at it, it's not like it takes much time or effort. I just have to make sure I have my chisel. Also, there's absolutely nothing I can do about Arblar until I can do that quest in Mauritania. I think it was in Mauritania. It is actually locked behind doing that. I can't even lamp it. It actually wants me to do the quest. Granted, at least if I, At least, I figured out agility a bit better, because if it had sent me straight down to that one part of the Lumbridge Swamp, I would have had to level to, like, way past 30 or something. It was like 38. Off of just those stepping stones, I at least have access to some obstacle courses, some rooftop courses now. So, the situation on that could be a lot worse than it is now. Still gotta be a pain in the ass to do. At least to start with, but shit could be worse. Yes, I am keeping an eye on the clues. We're good for now. I'll probably burn all the materials before we even need to go actually worry about them. Ow. Okay. Damn it, I really should stretch before I start streaming. They should know better. I gotta stretch and, like, crack every frickin' joint between my shoulder blades. Ah, I've been real bad for that lately, too. Better. Man, that is such a disappointing line on that statue. No explanation about what the statue is, it's just a statue. Also, how is this a rock slide exactly? And some of the flavor text is actually like really disappointing. Huh. Some of it's hilarious, and like you gotta question why they did it, but like, some of it's really disappointing. I guess it can't all be bangers, huh? Yeah. Problem is, I cracked my joints and now I feel super uncomfortable. God damn it. I'm just cursed, aren't I? What the hell? These open and close, you don't say, and then there's never anything in them. Thanks, game. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, almost out of materials. Then we go back to mining coal. Yes, I think we go back to coal specifically. Mithral's gonna be a pain in the ass. Granted, I don't need as much of it. By comparison, anyways. Trying to mentally calculate things here. Yeah, no, I have enough for one more batch. Okay. And put everything away. So now I have 116 mithril bars because I think I had one sitting in my bank still from the last smithing run I made. Yep. Back out I go. Oh yeah, I guess I can turn my run energy on again. That it's not gonna disrupt me. Well, now to no longer find beginner clues again. My neighbors are slamming fucking doors. What else is new? Like, seriously, guys. Guys, come on. Fuck, I missed the last building managers that used to live here. They wanted to put up with this shit. But to be fair, they wouldn't have rented the place out to some of these assholes. So, god damn it, I have to go to the bathroom again. Ugh. Let me grab these two. I'll grab a granola bar while I'm at it. Like, the clues are reset. This is the best time for it. Probably end up... Oh no, because I'm hopping servers, so the random event doesn't really matter. Well, it kind of does, but not that much. Alright. I had some ads. I'll be right back. I'm back again. I got the snack. Not meaning to close that loudly. Whoops. This desk is a piece of shit too. I gotta be careful. Oh, good. Somebody's getting the fuck in my way. That's great. Like I said, I was fucking concerned about this. Again, this is why I was hanging out on the German servers, because, like, nobody was ever here. You and the servers were busy. Half the ones I was on were converted to League servers. Sorry, my mouth was full. It's the other one I can do. I gotta go to the bank. Well, we have 3 usable beginner clear scrolls now, so, yeah. Let me go to the bank, dump everything off. We have to grab... I need a gold necklace, a gold ring, and I need a chef's hat. The cape's already on. Here fucking goes nothing. Probably literally. Alright. Chef's hat. Like, I was pretty sure I kept one. I'm gonna have to make a basic bitch gold necklace. Hold on. I was not joking when I said that was easy, and I think that's what I needed for that other clue. Alright. So we have to go super far up. Going north. I should maybe move the clues to the entrance of the mine. Ah, fuck it. We'll worry about that later. Once I've pared them down, I can actually move more than one at a time. I look ridiculous, though. Oh boy. Oh, and I still have the attack options turned off, so I shouldn't accidentally screw myself over in the process of doing this. Hathing, you are absolutely not my friend in any way, shape, or form, buddy. I can still accidentally pickpocket people, though. Oh, right, that's the spot where I can put the stash. Not that I can do that right now. I don't have access to a saw. Besides, I don't want to put my red cape away. That is Charlie the Tramp, and like I explained before, I don't want to risk these ones. I don't want to take them and find out that I can't do whatever the fuck he asked me to. They don't know if that's going to screw up the progress or not, and I don't want to risk it. Especially with how hard it is to get beginner clues off of these. and get your scrawny ass back here. That tile is where he's supposed to spawn, roughly. It's gonna end up taking all three, isn't it? Knowing my luck. Why am I turning like that? Okay, I was focusing on something. I think I tried to grab the magpie by accident. You only walk like that if you targeted something. And there's a young Imblane here, too. I swear you guys are trolling me. Okay, which one was it I needed here? Was it the middle? One of these is Hans. Yeah, that's Hans. Okay. Now we're gonna do the Hans one. I gotta go steal some money real quick. Because I'm being particularly lazy and don't want to go all the way back to the bank. And again, I have to chase Hans around. I don't want to go back to the bank just for 10 GP. Don't talk to the Sylph Trader. No. Fuck. Where's the good one? There he is. Come here, you. And you're being a dick. Okay, great. Cool, good. Give money. I need to go through a door. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Hans, where are you? Why do you have to walk all the way around the castle all the time? It's like, now I gotta figure out where he actually is. Hans! Hello! Of course, it's gonna take all three. Reldo! Get the fuck out of here. Okay, I guess we're going north. Going back north. Why does it always insist on making me do all three? No, really. Why do I always get such rotten luck? Better pay out big. It's probably gonna be something shitty. I grab my easy one as well. Like I said, this one should be completable. I think it was gold ring, gold necklace. Yeah, okay, we're already good. to go blow a raspberry at somebody. I'm fine, I swear. Game, what is this fucking pathing? Why did I have to turn around for that? I could have sworn I could do this one. What the hell is it? Yeah, I know. It's in range. Next door over. Talk. Talk here, damn it. You don't need another explanation of some random dude slaying a demon. Hi, Devix. How's it going? Devix? There we go, there's the casket. Yeah, no, it gave me nothing. Cool. Cool, good. Good. All that work and I get absolutely nothing out of it. Great. Why am I not surprised? Alright, I'm just tired today. It's dark outside, it's kind of chilly. I guess I have shrimp now. Yeah. Well, I only got 7 of them too, that's the worst part. Seriously, what is up with that weird screaming that happens over here? Alright, this time we're putting these at the entrance to the mine, so I don't have to wrap all the way back around. Little of that, but I'm like always fucking tired. I'm one of those people where it doesn't matter how much sleep I get, I'm always just kind of tired of just everything. It's really not. We're just gonna keep doing shit in this weird getup that I've got going on. I don't feel like putting it all away in case I need it again. And that clue is dead to me. Alright, where am I actually putting these? I have to remember I'm actually putting them in a different spot. Huh? No. No, I wanted that on the model, but it would have cost me like $400 extra or something like that to get it done. Is that 400 or 700 extra? I don't remember. It's been years ago. Fucking extras like that cost a lot of money. I did not mean to swap yet. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Like, vtuber models are expensive and I had a budget to work within. Somebody's getting yelled at by the dunce. Very persistently, too. Because I don't want to use a face cam. Like, that's literally it. And it draws attention. Better than just no camming it does. Like, do you know how much less work I have to do to prepare for a stream? I don't have to give a shit about how my hair looks at any given day. I don't have to care about the lighting as much. I can look like a grumpy bitch the entire time and nobody really notices. It's just expensive. That's the only difference. It's more money on extra equipment. Granted, there are some crazy, like, models you can get now where they have a shit ton of swappable parts and stuff, so it's not as difficult to get something that looks a bit more custom these days than it was when I started. But yeah, it's just literally all it came down to is doing the no cam thing wasn't working, so I wanted to get a model. Thought it'd be fun. And yeah, it did improve things a little. Not by much, though. Granted, some of that's just me being lazy, because I can't justify getting certain things done and unless there's people to enjoy it. Yeah, it's part of the thing. Unless you were already really big on no cam to begin with, you basically can't grow like that. Unless you get stupid lucky. It's depressing. Like, pretty much all the current no-cam live streamers already had massive audiences beforehand. Or were YouTubers. That's the other one. A lot of them converted from YouTubing. Yeah, and then one person did face cam, and then literally everybody was doing face cam, whether that was advisable or not. Some people really shouldn't be in front of a camera. They just don't have the physical presence for it. I am one of those people, and I am more than willing to admit that. The model covers for some of the expressiveness I physically don't have. Yeah, and then you have to be really good at gameplay or bring something unique to gameplay, which is a lot harder than it sounds. Which is fine if you just want to stream for, like, friends and stuff, but if you have to make even a modicum of money off of it, yeah, it's just not happening anymore. Unfortunately. Unless you're, like, good enough to be in pro leagues. The pros tend to get views to some extent no matter what they do. Oh my god, neighbors, please stop slamming doors. It's not that difficult. Why y'all gotta be assholes? Okay, game. Now you're getting on my nerves. Oh, right. Those other dots are the room drops. Right. Got confused for a second about my minimap. Are you kidding me? My neighbors are huge assholes. They won't correct any of their fucking shitty behavior. Shit, they encourage it out of their kids. It's terrible. Like, one of them's taken to howling in the hallway and their dad fucking joins in. And it's like, oh great, yes, that's what I needed. You making sure they keep doing it. Man, if I could afford a new place, I would have been out of here years ago. But, rent prices spiked. I'd be paying, like, an extra $500 a month. I physically can't leave. You know, despite the fact that management is absolute garbage and the neighbors are fucking dicks all the time. Not to mention someone on this floor keeps getting arrested due to domestic violence, so that's fun. I moved in here back when the rent prices were like $700 a month for a one bedroom. They're $1,300 now. They legally can't increase my rent more than a certain percentage each year, so it hasn't caught up to what they're charging now. For, you know, management literally never doing their jobs ever, unless it involves the building flooding. Also, the building's been sold to a new holdings company twice while I've been living here. Like, COVID restrictions kept the rent from going up for 2 years at least, but it's still bad. Yeah, things used to be fine. Used to be. But, like, our mayor refuses to implement rent control. Like, that's literally stamp of a finger fixes basically everybody's problems. Because rent should not be above $800 a month for a one bedroom. Not even close. Even that's kind of price gouging. Especially for this area. Like, it would fix the problems of most of the residents to just implement rent control and knock the price down to $800 for a one bedroom. It's like, people can work less and actually afford to live here and buy things that they want to own. They don't have to pony up so much damn money for rent all the time. $500 extra a month goes a long way. Yeah, pretty much. But, it's not much better anywhere else in Canada unless you want to live in, like, the smallest town imaginable. Like, if you can get away with that and don't need much, yeah, it'll work, but... I have a problem for most people. Also, on top of that, the highway is basically impossible to traverse if, when the snow comes in. It becomes too dangerous. So you basically end up stuck. Plus, you need a car around here to get from town to town. The only bus services we had that went between towns shut down years ago. They went bankrupt. For whatever the reason, the government decided not to bail them out, but didn't give us an alternative. Go figure. Like, our passenger train service is absolutely awful for that, so it's not an alternative. It exists, but it's not an alternative at all. Granted, part of the reason the bus service went bankrupt is due to a trust issue, which I don't think they were ever gonna fix. we are out west. Oh, god damn it, I'm on one of the... Okay, to be fair, this might have been me, but I don't think it was. Ah, I miss my German servers. I miss having all that free reign to do whatever I wanted. The links are actually screwing me over a little. Oh, tumbleweeds? No. No, we don't have those. We got something that's like close to it, just as annoying. We have a cottonwood. During certain times of the year, the ground is just covered in like white fluff because the cottonwoods have released all their little I don't know if they're seeds or what, but there's just a shit ton of this stuff all over the place. It gets blown around by the wind in a similar manner. You second guess everything now. I just read a shit ton, that's it. That's all it is. I read so many books. God, it's 3 o'clock already. My entire sense of time is so skewed right now. Aw, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. It's so hard on days when there's nobody around to just keep talking. If I wasn't bizarrely entertained by just mining, I probably would have ended the stream earlier. Well, that's good to hear. I'm always worried sometimes that, like, I'm not actually that entertaining or this will never work out or anything like that. Oh, wait, clue. Easy. What is that? Yeah, no. I can't access this one. Where even is it? Valador. I can type. Yeah, no. We can't reach that right now. Yeah, I know. It's really hard to be found on the streaming list at all. It's also just like with social media, it's a huge pain in the ass to get out there. It's, people don't want to like repost things at all, which is like the most helpful to get your stream seen by people. And like, it was a habit from Twitter, and it carried over to Blue Sky, and it's so frustrating. People will like your going live posts, but then they'll never watch themselves, and then they'll never retweet them to anybody. Or let anybody know your stream exists, and then it just feels like, why am I doing this? Why am I bothering with these systems? When nobody wants to utilize them in any meaningful way. Granted, I know streaming's just like a hard sale in general. People's attention spans are so short these days. And I don't even use it anymore. I post the most bare bones going live messages on there because I just can't fucking do that website anymore. It's so unbearable. Like, all my shit gets posted to Blue Sky if I have anything to actually say. Oh, man. Like, my attention span's not much better. I have this bad habit where I'll open a YouTube video that's like an hour long, I'll watch part of it, and then I'll open another YouTube video. So I'll just have this, like, nested path of, like, 3 or 4 videos. Just sitting on my browser. Whether or not I get through them is, debatable. That's because Muskrat turned the platform into his own personal sandbox just to spit his garbage politics. That's the entire thing that happened. That is basically all that platform is now. Which fucking sucks. Like, I bailed when he changed how the block function worked, because I was like, oh, yeah, no, that's terrible. Fuck this. Also, my mom informed me he's trying to cut 80% more of Twitter's workforce, so I'm like, he doesn't have any employees to cut. The fuck's he planning to do? The site already doesn't work correctly half the time. Already a giant mess. And getting increasingly desperate to get people to buy its premium service. Since now it's sending you notifications to do so. Well, yeah, that too. To be fair, it was always cringe. It's just we tolerated it because it was entertaining cringe. Now it's just a giant mess. Giant mess, and like half the users are bots at this point. I pretty much can't go live or post a video on there without a new GFX bot follower whose sole purpose is to try to scam people out of money. Yeah, that too. Granted, porn bots were always a thing. Remember back in the day when they just used to follow you instead of just posting that pussy in bio thing. Ugh. Problem is now it's like, it's flooding the site with actual garbage. At least with Blue Sky, it seems like, for the most part, it's real people. I'm, like, actually seeing people I follow interacting with each other quite frequently. But it still has that nobody fucking reposts anything issue. But yeah, for a man who is so obsessed with getting rid of the bots, the platform sure has more bots on it now. He fired all of his staff. Sure acts like a dumbass AI. Pre-gen AI, doesn't he? heroes are like, AI is the future, and it's like, bruh, you've never played a video game with an AI teammate, have you? I've had them trap me in corners and refuse to move before. Like, AIs are fucking dumb. It's gonna take quite a while before they're ever at a point where they could actually do anything useful. Like, shit. His own fucking auto-driving system will still occasionally try to drive out into moving traffic. Like, bruh. What the hell? I saw a bunch of people making jokes that the fucking Cybertruck is basically the Simpsons Canyonero. Because one of them caught fire and, ended 3 people's lives, and it's just like, yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me whatsoever. Those batteries already had problems. Put them in the shittiest truck in the world, I'm not surprised something happened. It's a literal death trap. And people seriously paid him money for that thing. Not to mention, he's working with Trump, who's basically gonna result in Tesla charging like twice the fucking cost for the cars, because he keeps insisting on steel plating. I don't think I can even adjust the points like that, so no. So there's a way to do it, I don't know how. If it were my own custom coin system, I could, but not through Twitch's end. You wanted to do the head pat? Yeah, no, I can't adjust people's points on my own, unfortunately. I can't even see how many points people have, which is kind of depressing. I'm surprised that isn't in Twitch's backend, because, like, that would at least tell me how to value any of the redeems. But that's not an option for whatever reason. I don't know. Yep. I don't even have to redeem it. I could just turn it on. Wait, can I sit on this thing? He's not... Huh. That's weird. Why didn't I add it to my stream deck? I added the others on as a backup. That one somewhat, for some reason, isn't on here. Huh. Oh, dear. That's bizarre. Oh, I think I can do it through this, actually. Where is it? That's not the one I'm thinking of. Good question. Where is it? I know it's in this list. Hey. I might have to fix that later. I thought it was on this page. Then again, there's a lot on my stream deck I have to fix. Like, why isn't it on my stream deck? Oh, it might have been that I added it later and I didn't need the backup to make sure it was working. That was after I got everything else running. And I figured out why my reacts were glitching out. Yeah, I gotta resort this thing out. It's got problems that if I have to add anything else, it's not gonna work the way I have it set up right now. Okay, when did I almost finish this? Huh. Yeah, I got another drink soon. Might be a good idea to take a break. I'm just drinking some Gamer Subs. This is the, I think it's called Brand Risk. It's like peach and mango or something like that. And no, it's not the caffeinated one. I already had a caffeinated drink today. To be fair, most of them taste artificial, but not like in a bad way, or at least not in my opinion. They don't taste like pure chemicals. Also, like, I've tasted worse things at this point, so my opinion might also be skewed. I ate those horrible, Baconator Pringles that they, did some, like, brand deal with Wendy's. Those were absolutely horrendous. It's the only time I never finished a container of potato chips. Did I? Or were you hearing the weird lake sounds? Hold on. I don't know how much of a stream delay you have. Where is that sound? Seriously, why does it make this sound? I don't understand this. What is this nonsense? Is your brain? To be fair, I have to ask because, like, one of my buddies usually has, like, 30 seconds of delay. I was just like confused sometimes when he mentions things. I was just like, wait, what did you see? Alright. You're still semi-cooked. God damn it. Alright. I'm gonna take a break. I gotta get more to drink. I'm gonna run some ads. I will be right back. I kind of forgot I was wearing the chef's hat, and I came back and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, no, I'm just dumb. I forgot the chef's hat was around. So let's get the world switcher menu back up. Excuse me. So much frickin' mining. I am not gonna be done this anytime soon. At all. I'm hopping between worlds because I need to get coal. It's gonna be worse with Mithril because it takes so long for the nodes to respawn. Like, technically, I could stay in the same world and wait for the coal to respawn, but it is a bit faster if I hop between them. And no, I don't really hop between the same worlds. I used to be hanging out exclusively on the German ones to save myself some time. Besides being bothered less by other players. But leagues started up and took up half the servers I was using. Like, even the one I have favorited down here is a league server now. But I'm not really up for doing a RuneScape League just yet. I still don't know that much about the game, really. Like, this is my first character. For some reason, I decided doing a one-chunk run was a great idea. Not 100% sure if I regret that yet or not. No, it's definitely become obsessed with making me mine for things. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe I should have actually checked how long the league was running for. You know, like a smart person. Let's actually say. It's explaining a whole lot of stuff. I don't know if it's explaining what the end date is. Bizarrely unhelpful. I don't know. I might just be dumb and can't see it. Yeah, I have public off because I was getting annoyed while doing star mining. Like, sometimes people wouldn't say anything, other times they would never shut up. And the conversations were so obnoxious. Also, like, every once in a while somebody runs up and asks why I'm using a bronze pick, not cluing into the fact that the name literally says chunk in it. Somebody set up a cannon again? Yep, that also seems like complete overkill, sir. Because there's literally no pickaxe I can get within my chunks. Except for the bronze one. All the red stuff is stuff I can't access. The green is ones that could be rolled next time I pick a chunk. Everything that's in its proper color is the parts of the map I can access. Outside of beginner and easy clue caskets, there are no pickaxes I can get. So I'm stuck using the worst one. As much as I wish that weren't the case. Seriously, why can't we craft pickaxes with smithing? What's the deal with that? I don't understand it. Why do people keep, like, asking that lately? I had somebody else, like, go, so, tell me about yourself, and I was just like, what the fuck question is that to drop on somebody who barely said anything to them? It's not a date. Like, I don't even know where to begin on answering that. It's such a broad question. Like, maybe be a bit more specific. Absolutely not. I can't stand being around not only cigarette smoke, but weed smoke as well. I can't tolerate it. Like, I used to live with a smoker, and after I got all that shit cleared out of my lungs, I can't be around the smell anymore. Also, I don't even know what the management stance is on weed smoking here, to be fair. They never specified, but I think they've kicked a few people out for it, so, like, what the hell? Yeah, well, that's one way to look at it, I guess. Yeah, like, they made weed legal here in Canada, but Management just couldn't be bothered to explain what their actual stance on it was, because they're the ones that have to set the rules for the building. And I'm pretty damn sure they've evicted 2 people on this floor, for that matter, for smoking weed and making everything stink. Yeah, management being shitty and all that again. Also, like, that was years ago that they made weed legal here. It's not like it's hard to get now. There's fucking dispensaries all over town. The one hilarious thing that came out of it was the fact that the government was selling it for a while. I don't know if they still have a website for it. Including all the silly, like, stoner names for each strain. It was very funny. It was hard to take them seriously for a while. No, turn back around to you. It's also just like, I don't understand the constant moral panic around weed at this point. It's so easily taxable by the government, like, why not legalize it? Why cut off this perfectly reasonable revenue stream when you don't have to? So hold on, is that idiot playing War? God damn it, Thanatos, he is playing Warframe again. Better be actually getting shit done on there. They ain't getting shit done. It's hard to tell with him. He's either absolutely obliterating people or he's getting his ass kicked. It's one or the other. It's also Warframe where getting shit done is a much more vague concept. When I was playing Warframe, I don't think I ever technically had an objective at any given point. Then again, technically with 14, I don't think I really have that much of an objective at this point, except wait for story update and kill time. I was just checking to see if maybe he was actually listening in and he just had the game open. It's like lurking or something. No, I don't think he's actually here. Then again, if Thanatos is here, usually he lets me know. Trying to figure out what else to talk about at this point. I've been streaming for 3 freaking hours now. It's just been... Okay, it's not just been mining coal, to be fair. We smelted a bunch of mithril bars. And cracked open a clue casket, even though it only gave me 7 shrimp. Which, has to be the most disappointing one I've had so far. And it ate up all my scrolls. I think about it, what even is that idiot doing on Warframe anyways? He said last time he was fishing. Not that I know what he was fishing for. I think he explained it to me and I was just like, okay, whatever. And I've played Warframe and I don't remember what the hell half the fishing did. Also, I just remembered I still have to get my butt on 14 and at the very least do the daily quests. I still have to make progress with the Pelu Pelu no matter what I do. Even if I don't do any PvP tonight, I still have to do that at the very least. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I get a rank upgrade today. Today, or do I still have to do another one? I don't remember exactly where I am. That's the problem. I'm only like half paying attention to any of it. Yeah, no. At the very least, I have to get that done. No matter what I do. Shit, I forgot which... Damn it, I forgot which Frontlines mode it would be on today. Crap. How did I lose track of that so fast? Like, I think it's on the good one. It's that or Steel Rock. I don't think it's on Shatter. Okay, that imp really needs to stop growling at me. Wait, where is it? Good question. Wait, why did I hear the imp? Where did it go? Alright, hold on. I think I might wrap up after I get one more inventory full of coal. At the very least, I have to assume that my schedule is going to be the usual for the weekend. So I actually have to make sure that certain things are clean and that I take a shower. You know, actually eat food. You know, be a regular person for once, instead of some weird gremlin gamer. Yeah, social responsibilities and all that. Good, who's here? Then again, that was the one that was a problem when I started the stream today, so... I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I wish it were easier to see other players like this. Being on the same tile makes that kind of annoying. But yeah, just as like a heads up, I have no idea what's going on this weekend. At all. So like, there might be a stream on the weekend, I may be busy, I have no idea. I should get off my lazy ass and do some YouTube work, because I got nothing scheduled for next week. Yeah, if nothing else, like, actually set the VODs up. Are you seriously complaining to me about how many people are on this server? Have you seen the League servers? Like, I'm looking at one that's almost maxed out. So, you know, if I weren't so damn lazy, I should have gotten some crafting done today. I said I was gonna chisel all the extra gemstones I had, and I ended up not doing that. The only crafting I got done today was that gold necklace. Cause, I still need crafting levels for one of the chunk tasks. 41. Yeah, I need 41. How many gemstones do I have right now? I know I got a bunch of sapphires. Alright, maybe I'll do that to wrap up. You know, if this ore ever drops. Here we go. I wonder what mining level I'm gonna end up with by the time I'm done this. Like, honestly, that's kind of what I'm the most curious about, is where am I gonna end up? Already at 71. Game, please, don't do this right now. There we go. I am out of here. At least for now. Assuming I don't just end up doing more of this later tonight on my own. Because that is a distinct possibility. But I have no energy for 14 PvP. Alright, let's see what I have. Yeah, no, let's work on these. That is still so much EXP. And it goes by so fast. Well, there we go. Got another crafting level. No problem. Again, crafting wasn't anything I was worried about. Now, put that chisel away. Alright, I'm going back up to the mine and I'm gonna wrap up. That way I'm right where I need to be. Well, that and as long as I'm close to the clue scrolls I'm juggling, it shouldn't glitch out too hard. If I'm too far away from them, it'll know they're there, but it won't know their timer for whatever reason. Alright, there it is. Get myself comfy next to it. There we go. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me today. Like I said before, I don't know what's going on this weekend. I won't know until, probably until tomorrow morning. So I just have to assume everything's gonna be normal and play it by ear. Like I said, I need to do YouTube work. I don't have anything scheduled for next week just yet. But the Final Fantasy XIV 7.1 VOD is going up tomorrow. That is the last one that's currently scheduled for right now. Assuming I get off my ass and actually do work. Should have the same schedule next week. Should be the optimal word there. I'm running out of old school RuneScape backlog at this point because I spent so much time on 14 again. Whoops. Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, no, that's the what little plan I have right now. Weird ass desert sounds. Okay. Yeah, no, that is all I can guarantee at the moment. That will be it for me today. I'm gonna go hang out for a bit and then go get some dinner. Yeah. Thanks for coming, guys. And I'll see y'all next time.